For generations, people have been drawn to the crystal clear waters of Kootenay Lake, surrounded by natural beauty and abundant wildlife. The Crawford Bay Beach and wetland area are a jewel in its crown. What many people don't know is that much of this land is privately owned and the approximately 162 acres is now for sale. This includes the beach access road, the edges of Crawford Creek, and most importantly, the wetlands, also known as the Bay Headlands. If sold, it could be developed, and we may have little control over what that development could mean for beach access and the survival of the integral wetland habitat. The wetlands form part of the Kootenay Lake Valley Flyway Corridor, which is second only to the coast as a flyway staging area for numbers of migrating waterfowl, as well as permanent habitat for at least 92 bird species. They provide vital habitat to many species, including bear, beavers, deer, moose, snakes, frogs, toads, insects, and support a vast array of flora and fauna. During the winter months, they provide vital winter habitat for ungulates that are forced from mountain habitat due to traditionally high snowpack. During the past 20 years, we've seen extreme loss of fish numbers, with the past 4 being the most devastating in history. The South Arm has suffered greatly from a lack of return spawners. Of all the South Arm waterways, Crawford Creek has the best potential for habitat restoration. Without access to the edges of the creek, riparian work is impossible.
Even though the creek itself is accessible by walking back and forth along the creek edge, the problem with it is getting access to the shorelines for riparian, which is at the current time is private land. So if we talk the east shore of Kootenay Lake, this is the wetland on the east shore of Kootenay Lake.
In economic terms, the beach is critical to visitor retention. Without an easily accessible family beach, it's likely that visitors will spend less time per stay. This equates to less money spent in East Shore businesses. Less revenue can lead to job loss and families vacating the area. This ultimately can affect the viability of our school and other essential services whose funding is based upon population. Both the beach and the wetland trails host thousands of active visitors year-round for kayaking, bird watching, horseback riding, cycling, sunbathing, nature walking, cross-country skiing, and snowshoeing, only to name a few popular activities. The most amazing part is that this privately owned eco-treasure is made accessible to all, in large part due to the dedication of volunteers who maintain the bike trails and paths, as well as the generosity of the current owners. But this is all at risk. As mentioned before, this land is privately owned and is now for sale. If you agree that the Crawford Bay Beach and wetland area is a vital environmental and an important recreational and economic treasure to us all, there is a solution. If the RDC case sees enough positive support from the citizens of Area A, then we can make a difference. We may have the opportunity to buy and protect this land and turn it into a regional park. Whether you're a kayaker, hiker, biker, hunter, swimmer, bird watcher, fisherman, paddler, or sunset watcher, the lake needs our help and protection from development in such an eco-sensitive area. The time is now to learn more about this issue, tell your friends and associates to get the facts, to understand what is at risk, and to know that this truly is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make a real difference for today, for tomorrow, and for the future of our East Shore communities.